Backpack Dungeon is a unique pixel art backpack management roguelike. You can't just proclaim yourself unique. We have to decide if you're unique. Maybe you're unique. Your backpack isn't just storage, it's your combat core. Okay? It's mostly just storage. Okay, it's storage that also fights the auto battle. Item placement, adjacency, and trigger mechanics determine your survival in the dungeon. A mental challenge of spatial planning and strategy. It sounds like you're trying to be very fancy with all of that. Alright, what all do I have open? I have too much open. Have I already installed this? No, I haven't. Alright, I'm gonna pause and be right back in an instant. Counting down together. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, lift off. Alright, let's go. Backpack Dungeon. Night Cat. Okay, wait, I can stop my own music. Do I want their music? It's very loud. Music volume. Chill. Chill. This one. Full screen. Keep chillin'. Keep chillin'? 2 selected. Background music 1. Oh, definitely that one. Let's uncheck this one. Background music 2. Yeah, that one. Alright, sound effect volume. Wait. Okay, never mind. None of these. Music. Turn it off. Put back on my music. Bam. I don't really like my music that much, but I don't like their music either. Background opacity. Bag only bag opacity. Bag only item opacity. That is too much to think about. Auto pause at battle start. No deal. Hide tutorial tips. Yes. And one really promising thing. In the screenshots, at least, it wasn't in English. Ooh, there's all kinds of things. All right, screw all that. We're good. We're not good at hitting the X. Start the game. See what the game sounds sound like. So far, I don't hear anything. All right, like hovering over buttons. Skip the tutorial. Yes. So we have 120 HP. We have 30 gold. We have 50 max stamina, and we have a stamina regen of 15%. Per second, maybe. Okay. And we are an adventurer with a blood orb that on kill we gain 4 max HP. Wait, that sounds amazing. Tomato juice, my favorite. An experienced adventurer with balanced equipment, great for beginners. Or we can be a priestess with a grace plume. And with all this junk. Wait, so do we have 2 separate bags? Oh, did they give us a relic bag? That would be kind of cool. When healed, 30% chance to gain 1 stack of random positive status. No. Adventurer with an iron sword. 10 damage, 10 stamina, melee. Points up. Huh. Can we pick it up? No. Weird. A despair blade. A blade of despair. Bonus damage based on missing HP. I kind of like that. Melee. White blade in. Red blade out. I like it. Ascension, challenge, not available yet. All kinds of stuff, but we don't have meta growth, which is... Oh no, why is there meta growth? No. No, it looked so promising. So we do have storage. Okay, do we have gold? We have 30 gold. We could get a slingshot, which looks like it might be purple, which is usually good. Vulnerable. Damage taken is increased by 50%. Decays 1 on hit. That's weird. On hit, 2 stacks of vulnerable. So this would work well with a single weapon, or with lots of vulnerable, or with vulnerable synergies, or on trigger projectile, or with a projectile. You are an omen badge. You are an accessory with a star slot. And when the item at star triggers, apply 1 stack of random negative status to a random enemy. What is your cooldown? How do we know your cooldown? Holy, look at the things that it can craft on the right. I like that. Okay, but what is your cooldown? Oh, we can move it now. And are to rotate. Buff sources. Explorer's backpack. Gain 3 armor on trigger. Yeah, but tell me your cooldown. Tab. The only thing that I care about is your cooldown at the moment. This one, Iron Sword, 10 and 10. Track. Oh, okay. So this is our backpack. There are many like it, but this one is ours. And this one has 9 slots, and items in slots trigger... Oh, they all give 3 armor. Weird. Okay. I don't like this slight delay before things pop up. Like, it's a very slight delay, but it bugs me. I'm easily bugged. Oh, wait. That's kind of cool, though. Once you've hovered it for a while, it keeps the pin there, and then I can move over to it. But I want to be able to move over to it right away. I almost like that UI. That's kind of cool. Frenzy Conduit. So, yeah, I don't like that both there's a delay before I do it, and there's a delay for it going away, it almost felt like. No, that was just because I hovered it. When an item at star triggers, gain 1 stack of Frenzy. Ball Speed. What the hell is Ball Speed? Ball Speed plus 5% per stack. Decays 1 stack every 2 seconds. Conduit. Exorcism Edict. Each time the ball completes a loop. Okay, apparently we're playing ball. This is it. Remove 3 stacks of positive statuses from the enemy. So this debuffs them. Oh, this is the ball. So when the ball goes around, these are going to attack. How quick does the ball go around? Tell me about this ball. Explain. 5 cells per second. So, in 1 second, it should make it to here. And then, in the next second, it should make it to here. And then, in 3/5 of a second, it should make it up here. So, if that's what's going on, then attack speed is weird. Oh, attack speed is really weird. When an item at star triggers, gain stacks of Frenzy. Frenzy makes things go fast, but they decay every 2 seconds. And there's a cloth bag. And we have money. Here, let's take cloth bag. I don't even know if it does anything, but it's a bag. It has space. That'll do. That one. Omen Badge. When the item at star triggers, apply 1 stack of random negative status to a random enemy. Wait, to a random enemy. And you're the max HP thing. And there are potions, which I don't think I care about, but maybe I do. Gain 8 stacks of Vitality. Vitality, stamina regen plus 50%. Don't care. So, we have 10 gold. We could do Slingshot for projectile, but I don't have a projectile. We could do Exorcism. Each time the ball completes a loop. Let's do that. We're looping. But it shows this lighting up, but I don't know if this actually counts as a trigger. It might. All right. Enter the battle. Wait, there was a map. So there's 2 enemies. They're attacking me. You're a demon flower. Flower demon. Okay, they're different. So, I killed something. I gained 4 max HP for the rest of forever, maybe? Toxic Spore. Wait, so they were stacking debuffs on me. We have 128 HP. We get 30 gold. Consumable anytime on use. So, 31 gold. And then we have a pocket pouch plus 1 slot. You sound amazing. That one. Wait. You do stay. This is my relics bag. I like it so much. This is storage. This is backpack. Show bags only. Cool. Exercise plus 5 max stamina. My stamina is 50. We make 8 per second. We use a weird amount. We use 20 every circuit. The circuits get longer depending on where I put the bags. Oh, that's actually really cool. So the reason that's cool is it means that the bag placement, like this bag is just free. Another bag right here would be free. But the bag placement affects your attack speed of the items and your stamina use. That's kind of cool. 20 max HP. Huh. Max stamina. I like the idea of this max HP a lot. Yeah, let's just get max HP. We'll just out HP them. I do have to find ways to heal, but we'll figure that out. Damage 30, stamina cost 10, melee, blood for power, sacrifice blade. On trigger, take 5 damage. And it can make the Sword of Damocles. Damocles? or a profaned sacred sword. This one can make a sacred sword, which could then become a profaned sacred Snowball of Doom. Snowball of Doom can make a frost greatsword. Alt, Shift, Control, Shift, right click. No, I didn't want you, but I mean I did, but... What the hell? You were trying to combine with this before, and now you're trying... Quit! Oh, wait. No. What? You can have it extend out of the bag while I'm positioning, at least. Okay. And you can right-click to rotate, which is amazing. Explorer's Backpack. So, this does use stamina, does 0 damage, applies frost. Deals magic damage equal to stacks when attacked, decays 1 on hit. Weird. Damage, stamina cost. Throwing dart, projectile, hidden weapon. Hidden weapon. Small dart, big dreams. What the hell does it mean that you're a hidden weapon? Hey, we can make a thing. This thing. So, craft materials. This uses 6. On hit, apply 2 stacks of frost. It does 8 damage, and... I don't know. It's fine. Do it. How do I make you? Do it. Oh, we did it. You just click and drag. So, what are you pointing for? You are pointing... A frost condensed dart freezes everything. It doesn't craft into anything. It does point. This one's pointing green. You are pointing green now before you were pointing red. Oh, it's going to go off when the ball hits it. Oh, I understand everything kind of a little bit. So if I spread this, then we'll have more stamina instead of using it like all at once. It's kind of the thought. But this would get me the frenzy earlier. Huh. Okay, so Sacrifice Blade is purple. It seems like it might be good. It also seems like it might be bad. A life emblem. Battle start gain 2 stacks of regen, plus 1 per weapon in star slots. This sounds great. That thing. Cloth bag. So there are reasons. Wait. You can have disconnected bags. I was curious if it got its own, like, stamina thing. So wait. So if I put you here. Look, now it has to go around. Huh. Okay. The log. That's kind of cool. And it keeps the log? Iron Sword, 100%. DPS, 3.5. I don't know exactly what's going on with this. Let's make it go away. Enter the battle. Wait, there's a stats thing. Oh, okay. Holy, we just vaporized that enemy and gained max HP for the rest of forever. And 33 gold. And a bag. 2 bags. And a potion. And I already had a potion. Tell me about yourself. Restore 10% max HP. Yeah, let's just keep getting more max HP. Wait, but that was only 20. It said 20%, I thought. The game has lied to me. We have 34 gold. This thing looks insane. When star creature triggers, count +1. At 10, trigger star creature. What the hell is a creature? Warp device. Untrigger, trigger weapon at star. Ooh. For free, or do you cost stamina? Slingshot. For projectile, your projectile. Oh. Let's do that. So, slingshot. Untrigger. Trigger star projectile. On hit. Apply 2 stacks of vulnerable. That sounds amazing, probably. So, after the vulnerable, you would want your big attack to go off, probably, but I don't feel like rearranging because I'm lame. Guess I'm boring because it's a lot of effort. Wait a second, accessory. On trigger, apply 3 stacks of frost to all enemies, gain 1 stack of frost. Huh. I mean, frost with more frost sounds like a real thing. Warp device. Untrigger, trigger weapon at star. I want to see your stars, but they keep going away. Why would you make the stars go away? Don't ever do that. Ever. Ever. Ever again. Floor 3. You. So we could have stamina problems. At 10 stacks, deals 100% of max damage, max HP as damage. Death Curse. On use, remove Death Curse status. What? Weird. Okay. Cooling Salve. Remove burn. Firebomb. I wonder if you want this because it sounds like Death Curse would kill me. Huh. Let's just go fight. Enter the battle. We're fighting a giant troll. This thing's gonna get demolished. Look at us. Stamina. You're dead. We healed. How did I heal? So I heal because we have life regen. And we have Frost, which does damage, which feels kind of weird, but that's what it does. So this bag is kind of just free in terms of time before we activate items again. Max stamina, max HP, 196. Grand Puppet stage. Oh, I should take stam though. A lemon. Ratatouille King. So you can get consumables that you can craft. Speaking of which, I could craft that one. Huh. Poison Fang. On trigger, 2 stacks of poison and it's low stamina. Poison deals damage equal to stacks every 2 seconds for the rest of forever. That sounds awesome. And it can make a poison dart, but I can't see how. Or a hedgehog. Or an armor. Pocket pouch. Big fan. 39 gold. The Grand Puppet stage. On trigger for each doll, add diamonds. Trigger the weapon at star 1 time. And 1 is a variable. Curse Purge. Strength. Another slingshot. Slingshot. So we could make the repeating crossbow of doom. But I don't know how. Repeating crossbow has a gold name. This has a gold name. This is an arcane pocket, which is a bag and has +2 slots, and items on slots trigger gain 1 stack of mana. Mana is a resource that is consumed by spells. You are a slingshot. So if I wanted to, I could put this like right here, kind of. But that would be bad for the shuriken. You're not called a shuriken. Whatever. Whatever your name is. Poison sounds appealing. Plus, I've got money. And can we reroll? What happens if you buy out the shop? Refresh for 4 gold. I'm good. So far, we're demolishing. Enter the battle. Holy, we just demolished. Look at that. And health is full. I have shields? I have shields because of what? I don't know, something gave me shields. I don't know what's going on. Spear is massive. It's melee. It does 16 damage, costs 10 stamina. Main thing is it takes up 4 spots, and spots lower my cooldown speed. I really like this ball doing the circuit. I don't know how they would ever balance that, but it's a cool idea. Removes armor. Okay. I think I'm going to do max stam. Oh, this does say +20 max HP. I don't know why I thought it was a percentage. All right. But there are percentage things. Relic shop. You can only buy 1 items. Refreshing will leave the relic shop. We could get a money turtle. Money turtle. Battle end. Gain gold equal to the current floor number. Huh. Yeah, but I'm already rich. Ancient mana. Always maintain at least 1 stack of mana. Venom. Yes. Weapon, on crit, apply 2 poison to enemy. Ooh. I don't know what my crit chance is. Crits. Crit damage. 0. Vitality. Yeah, but what if I can find crits? I like the idea of crits. Mana ward. When you gain mana, 50% chance to gain armor equal to the amount granted. Mana is a resource consumed to cast spells. Items on slot. Trigger. Gain mana, which could be armor. This thing. Ginseng Immortal. Recuperate +10 extra max HP. I don't know what recuperate means. I want this Venom Fang. Bam. Invalid position because you go down here. So now we want crits, and we want a Gold Eater shot. I don't know what that means either. You are a gold dart, a weapon on trigger. Spend 1 gold. Do 5 damage. Crit! Crit. It's amazing. Yeah, but I don't want it. Costs gold. I like gold. It would just kill enemies, though. Battlestart, gain 2 stacks of vitality, plus 1 per weapon in the star slot. Stamina regen. Plus 50%. Decays. So Battlestart, we get a bunch of stam. Oh, the same weapon can count as 2 of these. That's good to know. Are you a weapon? You are an accessory. You're a weapon. Can things be both? You're a medium. You are a weapon. Okay. Mana potion. Heavy Hammer of Doom, which can make a whirlwind hammer on hit 20% chance to apply 3 stacks of stun. Does sound awesome. Gold dart. Sounds kind of good. Exorcism thing. Moonlight sword. Damage. 30 mana damage? Mana cost 1. Stamina cost 12. Each magic item at star increases damage by 5. And it can make a Moonfall Greatblade. I'm gonna take this. Refresh. This one, a doll display plus 3 slots. Doll on trigger, ball speed plus 10% for 2 seconds. Wait, that sounds awesome. Fanny pack plus 2 slots. Trigger, ball speed plus 20% when passing this bag edge. That's kind of cool. So that would be good to replace these 2 despair bags. Huh. Only cost 10 gold. Wait, where did my other little bag go? Down here? Probably. Lots of little bags. So I did want Venom things, and I want crit things. This one. Plus 3 slots, and if I found dolls, maybe it would do something. Slingshot. I don't know if I care about Slingshot. I already have one of these, but it feels like if you got more poison, it would be nice. And I have money. Huh. I'm gonna buy it. We're just storing stuff. Can I sell you? I can recycle this for 3 gold. So I just bought this. Recycles for 3. Okay. Pineapple. Vitality. Don't care. Okay. Enter the battle. Destroy them. So you were frosty, you were vulnerable, you took damage, and I'm at full health with a bunch of stam, and we just got a healing sprite. Accessory, when the trigger ball completes a full loop, restore 4 HP. Don't care. Stamina cost. We have enough healing. Screw that. Stamina. That one. Fire Salamander. On trigger, apply 2 stacks of burn to a random enemy, plus 2 burn per armor in star slots. And we have you, which can make a flame sword, which sounds awesome. Weapon, on trigger, apply 1 stacks of burn. Yeah, but isn't gonna fall off? Is it going to fall off quick? Deals physical damage equal to stacks every 2 seconds. Or Holy Sword. Sacred Sword, Battlestart, gain 2 stacks of shelter plus 1 per weapon in star slots. Shelter blocks 1 debuff per stack. I mean, it sounds kind of cool. Let's do that. So we buy this, then, oh, I can make a Spear of Mercy. Have mercy. So this sword, we click it, we drag it. So spear. What are you made from? Spear and life emblem. Huh. Don't really care. Healing sprite. Don't really care. Fire Salamander. Would have cared if I was doing the Ember thing, which I still could. I do have money. Pouch. So we could add poison to the build. I could. To add poison, I would want to add 4 slots. To add 4 slots is doable. Just why? So if I put this right here, and then move this up right here to disconnect, then we have to travel another 2, 4, 6. just to activate 2 of these, which would use stamina, but they would also do damage every second. I'm good. I think I had to decide between fire and... I mean, that is kind of good. Is it good? Maybe it's good. Where's your star slots? Ooh, it does have 3 star slots. Do I have armor? Probably not. Something was giving me armor, though. Oh, on hit, gain armor equal to 50% of actual damage dealt. That's kind of insane. This one. On weapon trigger. Oh, and you have a bunch of stars. We could do a bunch of burn. Got it. I'm just gonna go battle. We do need crits, but look, we just blew up that toad. And there's a plague rat. 2 of them. Blew it up. So they did some damage, but mainly I just heal. Gain a bunch. Give me a slingshot. Happy Mushroom. The Mushroom Elder. Ah, another traveler arrives. I'm the Mushroom Elder, and I've lived in this dungeon for a very long time. Covered in signs of battle. I have a request. This child is a spore. Would you take the spore with you? It can block damage for your critical moments and grows tougher each time. I'd be happy to. So you, Spore Buddy, when attacked, 10% chance, Spore Buddy, to take damage plus 1%, max 30%. Huh. An adorable mushroom friend. Sure. Sounds great. Leave. So we found something that gets stronger the more we use it. And what do I want to use that for? I don't know. Wait. This doesn't actually need to be in one of these bags, I don't think. You're amazing. Because most of these say, like when... Wait, you would also work. Oh, a bunch of these would just work, I think. I wonder if this would work. Like, if it had a space between it and the star, it probably would. On trigger. Huh. I need to think about some things a little bit more. So you're a Hexcross bag with +5 slots. Items on slots trigger. Apply 2 stacks of random debuff to an enemy. That does sound awesome. It does. This one. We could get a 4-leaf clover. Weapon plus 10% crit rate. That sounds amazing. And it can make a lancet. Press 1. Press 1. Lancet is 4-leaf clover plus... Yeah, we can do that. Hey, look. There's a lancet. If we look, lancet has 2 spaces, 4-leaf clover. So it has crit chance, which is amazing for us applying poison, which is probably good. You can craft an ailing angel or an archangel, which is made from a healing angel. Oh, you're a healing angel, you're just cut off. Healing angel plus a sacred bell. Okay. So I probably want that, and we're rich. That one. Bulwark Brooch. When a defense in a star position triggers 30% chance to gain double armor. So I'm kind of curious, if I put this like up here, could it reach across? It's not an armor, so it wouldn't really do anything. But I'm guessing it could. Oh, I didn't mean to buy you if I just did. No, I didn't. This one. Emberfrost Blade. So if I hit 1... Wait, it says can craft. Huh. But you don't show me the recipe. All things seek equilibrium. So this is frost and fire. I'm just gonna take it because it seems cool. Can craft. Yeah, but can I, like, look at that? Emberfrost. We just click it. Oh, it has 2 activators. Oh, one side is for burn, one is for frost. That's kind of cool. So it wants a dual blade and a balanced fang. Dual blade. Can't see it. Okay. I kind of do want this. So we could do debuffs to them. Can I pick up all of my bags? Wait, we maybe can. Can we? We can just shift them all down. I would like to know, so like with this bag, if I put that right there and then put you in it, right, you give me magic, which is weird. So the question is, when I'm attacked, would you still be able to go off, and would you be able to set off this bag? Because if you can, that's kind of amazing. Don't know. Let's refresh. Oh, but it kept the refresh cost increase, I think. We can already make that. Spear of Mercy. Cloth bag. This one, Poison Mist Rose. On trigger, apply 3 stacks of poison to all enemies, 1 to self. 1 to self sounds bad. Torch. Even more poison. Poison potion. Healing. Right, I wanted to make something. I want to make probably this. When the trigger ball completes a full loop, restore 4% of max HP. Wait, what have I done? Don't do that. This one. Oh, 4 max HP versus 4%. That's amazing. This one. You are larger, though. So this one. Do that. Lancet. Huge crits for the poison. Well, I mean, like it's guaranteed crits at least. Spear of Mercy. Enter the battle. I feel very strong. No, I don't feel strong. I don't feel strong. I don't feel strong. The game has screwed me over. I didn't know that the stamina bag was going to go away or like come up here. I broke everything. How do I save myself? No, I regret everything. We could heal. That's not going to help. We're dead. 3x speed. I can't even hurt them. I tried to get clever. Revive. Yeah, let's revive. So now, put the bag. Here, I need to move that dot. Dot. The hell's your problem, Dot? The hell's your problem, Dot? There we go. Dot. Don't ever do that ever again. So, this was the same shop that we just left. Hey, we're refighting. Wait, suddenly it's making noise. I don't think it was making those noises before. Alright. I mean, we destroyed them at 3x speed. That one. Metronome. I thought this was a metronome. For each medium at star, triggers 1 extra time. And I don't understand. Triggers 1 extra time, but what do you do? You're a weapon that does 0 damage. You have a 0 stamina cost. I don't understand you. I mean, you're interesting. So you're a medium. You're a weapon. What is it that you do again? You gain regen. I do like the regen. I want the max stam. So you're up to 11%. I don't remember if that's because you got hit last time. Poison Spider. On trigger, apply 2 stacks of poison and force tick enemy poison. Sounds great. Dark Emblem. Battle start. All enemies gain 2 stacks of vulnerable. Plus 1 per weapon in the star slots. I do like these start of battles. No way. Plus, I could just put it over here, I think. Yeah, let's do that. This one, black box. Void. Excluded from orbit calculation. You're amazing. When item counter increases, restore 1% max HP. When item counter increases, plus 4 slots. So you can go right here. And then I think I could still put things right here. No, I can't. That would have been cheaty. Oh, but you're weird. Why are you so weird? Excluded from orbit when item counter increases. Item counter. Who knows what happened inside this box? So you do have an item counter, I think. Current status. Like, if I put you in here, are you gonna do something? I like the idea of the poison. But, oh, and this has 2 activations in theory. What does this one do? Each time the ball goes, we remove positive statuses. Let's do this. Super Spider of Doom. Oh, this works without being in this bag. Slingshot. I already have a bunch of those. We're at max HP. Hex, cross, bag. Hex, cross, bag. So let's just move this here. And then, look, your friends. Battle start. Okay, so you're a weapon. You're a poison spider. I still have a ton of gold. Let's just enter the battle. I feel super overpowered. I just demolished them. So the question is, did this bag get something? So this bag, when an item counter increases, restore 1% max HP. Also, the volume didn't seem balanced there. I want sound effects. This does look like they're like turned off, but I don't think they are. Okay. So, open our chest. We get a first aid kit, which is plus 4 slots, restore for 4% max HP per orbit, max 5 times per battle. Sounds awesome. That one. Gold. Stamina, 75 stam. Getting the stamina for free after every battle, like permanent max stamina, seems broken. Dark Emblem, I mean, seems strong. That one. That one. That one. Pocket pouch. Swift Ring can make a hyperspeed loop sigil. On trigger, ball speed plus 30% for 3 seconds. That sounds awesome. And we could actually craft whatever the thing is. This one. Wait, could we make it? I guess I can't. It says can craft. This one. It's just saying that it can make it. So Swift Loop Sigil plus Swift Ring. Trigger ball minimum loop time. Limit reduced. Trigger ball minimum loop time. Limit reduced by 0.8 seconds. That's a lot of words. Rebound Relay. When armor blocks an enemy attack, trigger the weapon in star. Interesting. On trigger. So I do want this to go off. Am I willing to add spaces for it? I guess so. And where? Because I could do this like up here. I guess that makes sense. And reroll. So you can make frost things. Battle start. All enemies gain 2 stacks of frost, plus 1 per weapon in these slots. That sounds amazing. Because we're doing other frost things. Ideally, you would be near weapons. I need another of these void bags. Magic Crystal Core. Damage 8, stamina cost, mana. Meh. It's a projectile though. On trigger, trigger weapons. Yeah, but how do I trigger you? By using your arrow thing. Arcane Pocket. I don't even know if I want that. A pitch mouse can make Ratatouille King. Each full orbit, trigger star projectile. And your star is directly in front of you? Or is it out of space? Because if it's out of space, is there a way for me to see that? No, it's directly in front of you. Huh. So you're a medium. You're weird. Each full orbit. I wonder if that would work if I put a projectile in here. I mean, I've got money. Let's do it. So would you set off... We need a projectile. You're a weapon. You're a medium. You're a bag. It's expensive to reroll. Wait, what is Pineapple trying to combine with? You're trying to make Ratatouille King. On use, gain 2 stat... Yeah, but what does Ratatouille King do? That's what I want to know. Pitch Mouse, Pineapple, Lemon. Plus 1 damage for each fruit used. Yeah, but I don't use fruits. I mean, I guess it's kind of cool, though. I can afford it. See if we get a lemon. And enter the battle. Holy, look at the speed of this thing. I'm at 3x speed. I need to slow it down, but we just went too quick. Super Sword. I'm actually running out of space. Wait, Metronome. For each medium at star, triggers 1 extra time. But we don't know what you do except that you're a weapon, and people wanted weapons. So you are weird. We can do this. So this wants a weapon. Look at that. Now we get extra frost. You, mad scientist, Felix, cough. You're stuck in this place too? Great. I've wandered this dungeon for 3 days. Pardon me. Don't care. I clicked a button. Okay, healing potion, consumable. On use, gain 5 stacks of regen. Don't care. On use, remove. I can't carry all these. Take a few common ones. So, 2 healings. Remove all negative. Okay. I don't really want any of those. Leave. We're fine. Leave. Go away. Max Dam. Relic shop. So we could get this, which could combine. That's really weird to have a relic that can combine with things. To make a glacial chalice. When enemy frost stacks decrease, 35% chance to not decrease, which does sound kind of awesome. Huh, but I lose my start of battle frost. When enemy burn ticks gain 2 stacks of regen, that's kind of cool. That's really cool. That almost seems broken. Frost Heart. When frost triggers gain 1 stack of regen, that sounds kind of broken. Eternal Hourglass. Fatigue is delayed until loop 20. So far that's not been an issue. Flame Chalice. When enemy burn stacks decrease, 20% chance to not decrease. So frost is the one that I could actually use. When enemy frost stacks decrease, 20% chance to not decrease. 35% chance to not decrease. Kinda just want this. Frost deals magic damage equal to stacks when attacked. When attacked. This one. Every 2 seconds. I don't know, I guess I'm just going to take this, but I don't think I'm actually going to combine it. Which is strange, because I really just want those 3 starting stacks, I think. Bloodstone can make Bloodthirst Blade, or Vampire Gloves, or Stone Demon Mask. Weapon on trigger, star weapon on trigger, count +1. At 10, heal 5%. Nobody cares. But maybe I care. Decay Tentacle. Apply 2 stacks of heal block to all enemies. Stamina cost 5. No deal. Torch. Can make a blazing dart. Pain Orb. When attacked by enemy, gain 1 stack of mana. Slingshot. I don't think I care. Lemon. I do care. Ratatouille King. But this wants me to have used foods, which I have not done, and I don't really need to. +1 damage for each fruit used. Current value, 0. Loop effect. I don't understand how you have a loop effect. Each full orbit. Okay, never mind, I do understand. We need a projectile. You're an accessory. You're an accessory. You're an accessory. Lots of accessories. Refresh. 20 gold left. We can get Frost. Frost sounds awesome. We can get Kinetic Astrolabe. When the trigger ball completes a full loop, gain strength equal to that loop's seconds. Huh. Loop effect, stamina cost 4. Weapon damage +1 per stack. Sounds kind of cool. Black box. Kind of awesome. So, you're expensive. I would like to lock you. I like the idea of you. I like the idea of you. Snowball can make a Frost Greatsword. On hit, apply 2 stacks of Frost. Okay. Yeah, but that's just what the regular Snowball does. And it's a weapon, not a projectile. It has stamina cost. It has an arrow. We could get another Pitch Mouse. I really want a projectile. I do. You are a weapon. I mean, I like the idea of the Frost Emblem. Frost Emblem. Sure. So now we're going to put 6 Frost on them right at the start. This one. I mean, maybe I want to make that Frost Blade? Sounds reasonable. Oh, but that's not all it takes. So to make a Frost Greatsword, we need 2 snowballs. Got it. Why do I want... I don't know, because you sound good. Enter the battle. Slime King splits when you kill it. Wait, we can slow down to regular speed. Holy, they split multiple times. I don't have AoE damage. I was gonna say I'm in danger, but I think I'm just farming max HP. Look at all the frost on them! What? There's so many little slime balls. This is amazing for me. So right now I have 60, I have so much frenzy. Ball speed plus 5%. We have 77 frenzy. Tons of frost. So frost is minus ball speed. Trigger item 99 times in a single battle. Apparently we did that. And look, you're up to 25 now, which means black box. I wonder if this was just restoring a bunch of HP. I have no idea. Whatever's going on, we're destroying things. Warp device sounds kind of broken because... Wait, does it? No, it's only on trigger. I was gonna say, like, maybe this can go across the void. I don't think it matters then. So what we would actually like is banana to make a banana blade. To make a banana bag. Banana bag, weapons and slots, deal plus 10% damage, and it's a 3 slot. That sounds lame compared to fanny pack. Super lame. But I guess I'm already hitting like max speed with all my frenzy. I don't care. So I should eat these fruits. Bam! Because the fruits give Ratatouille plus 1 damage. Not that Ratatouille does anything, but if Ratatouille did something, are you a projectile? No. On trigger, apply 1 stack of weak, 1 stack of slow, 1 stack of vulnerable to a random enemy. You're a creature. What the hell does it mean that you're a creature? You're an accessory. You're a creature. You're a 2-space. 43 gold. Healing Sprite. Healing Sprite is amazing. Straw Doll. When attacked, apply 2 stacks of random negative status to that enemy. So this is cool because it can go in one of these bags. It does cost stamina, but we have like 85 stamina. When the trigger ball completes a loop. Sounds kind of awesome. I'm gonna go move this because now I could go move this and this and this. And look, now we're applying all kinds of frost. Stupid amounts of frost. Still need a projectile. This one. 10 gold. Sure. Kinetic Astrolabe. Healing Angel. And Exorcism thing. And a warp device of questionableness. So you're a medium. Things do want to be by this medium, but I don't know why, because this weapon doesn't do anything. Ever. At all. But look, we're lighting up stars. Healing Angel, Blighted Chalice. Ooh, Blight Mend Chalice. Poison damage you would take is converted into healing. Wait, that sounds kind of broken. You're just immune to poison? Huh. Needs a feast cup and a healing sprite. Straw Doll also seems kind of broken. On trigger is lame. When the trigger ball completes... I mean, I kind of like that idea. I'm gonna lock... I don't want to reroll. We're good. Gargoyle. Look, we put lots of frost. We're putting poison. Wait, but the poison's falling off. Poison was falling off. Shelter. Gain 2 stacks of shelter at the start of each battle. Wait, forever? No way. Because I ate a fruit? That's broken if so. This thing. So we got that creature. I want this. So you, on use, gain 2 stacks of shelter at the start of each battle? No way. I get 4 shelter for the rest of forever? Potion. On use, remove. Death curse status. Oh, if I got death curse and it like built up over time, we could probably die. I kind of understand, I think. Maybe. So Hunter's Pack. Weapons in slots have plus 10% crit rate, and when I crit, I do poison things. But the problem is, I don't care. I don't care. Venomous Hedgehog. When attacked, trigger attack on that enemy and you do 12 damage for 8 stamina. And a venomous one would also... Yeah, let's do that. Hell yeah. That one. This one. So now, if I put you down there, look at that, +1 weapon. If I scoot it over, it would make the loop go in weird ways. This thing is amazing, but it would be an extra star for this. I could move Ratatouille. Ratatouille isn't actually doing anything. Look, now we get even more frost, so much frost. Puppet Doll. Items at star position are always sealed first. I don't know what that means. Always sealed first. I mean, it sounds kind of important, but also I don't know what it means, and I don't know if I care. Hunter's Pack. Sure. And I still have a bunch of money. Let's refresh, even though it's expensive. Frost Pendant. So, 12 gold. Weapon at star. On hit, apply 1 stack of frost. Sounds amazing. That one. Oh. No way. So when I get hit, this activates, and it could do 2 things of frost. True? I don't know, it seems fine. Inferno Doll. Each star item trigger count +1. At count 10, deal 50 damage AoE. That sounds kind of awesome. Huh. Okay, that sounds kind of awesome. And you're an accessory, you're a doll. You are Beast Pact Seal. When star creature triggers, count +1. At 10, trigger creature. This seems so lame. When the square seal lights, the pack answers the next call. I'm going to lock this. And then enter the battle. Harpies. 420 HP. This gain max HP whenever you kill enemies thing. Still seems very broken. Leather boots can make Swift boots, Iron Wall boots, Rampage boots. When Trigger Ball completes a full loop, ball speed plus 5% up to a max of 1,000,000. Or of 30%. One of the two. That one. This doll. Resonance Charm. When the weapon in star is triggered by a medium, restore 1% max HP. Super lame. Synchronous Coordinator. When the weapon at star is triggered by the trigger ball, gain +1 count. Each lap, trigger the weapon at diamond a number of times equal to the count, then reset the count. That sounds weird. Arcane Pocket. We've seen it. This is a relic and it's showing up in a regular shop. When enemy burn ticks. I don't even think I'm doing burn, but I mean, it's 10 gold and it's a relic. Sure. Oh, and... Oh, right. It goes down here. And a lemon, which is amazing. So now we have 6 stacks of shelter for the rest of forever. Unused, remove all item, abnormal state, sealed, corroded from backpack. Okay. So, is there anybody who's sealed or corroded? No. Okay. Firebomb. Relic Doll. Sure. So you. Each item trigger. That one. What does the boot do? When Trigger Ball completes the loop. Alright. Sounds fine. And this one. When the weapon is stars triggered by a medium. You are a weapon. You are an accessory. You are a medium. But you would need to be on the weapon that is triggered by the medium, and I don't want to deal with all that. So I think we could just do this thing. which does what? I don't know. There's a lot of things to think about, and I don't want to think about any of them. That one. That one. So when the trigger ball completes full loop, restore 4 max HP, stamina cost of 6. No, this one. When the weapon at start is triggered by the trigger ball, gain 1 count. Each lap, do craziness. Oh, so... Wait. Alright, quick pause. Wait, this thing seems insane. So Ratatouille, I'm gonna go put you down here for a second, because I'm not even, like, really using that. But in theory, I could. So, if I put this, like this, and it saw, like, 3 weapons. Right now it's seeing 1 weapon. But even if it sees 1 weapon, then that would trigger a weapon back here. When? Okay. Each lap, it would trigger this weapon. That weapon could be the huge hammer with huge crits but low crit rate. And high stamina use, screw that. Arcane Pocket, sure. So you are weird. Because ideally I would have more weapons. Huh. Like activating this. But it's also a hassle. And I don't think I care about it. But we could build up count. It doesn't say there's a max, and I don't know if you maintain count between battles. Let's go find out. 1 count. Oh, it uses it every lap, even though there's no weapon. I don't know what the enemies are doing. I don't care. Magic Orb, on trigger, gain 2 stacks of mana. Weird. Nobody cares. Not used to craft anything. Whole bunch of gold. We're rich. Max Dam. Moon, light, sword, look at all those stars. Each magic item. Increase damage by 5, don't care. But it could make a Moonfall Greatblade. Cannot trigger while strength is below 5 stacks. But then it probably goes crazy. Dragon Fruit. On use, gain 2 stacks of Frenzy at the start of each battle forever? That one. Fruits are amazing. Plus it makes Ratatouille happy. Each full orbit, trigger the projectile. We're still looking for a projectile. Wind Crystal Accessory. Could make boots. Swift Boots. On trigger, restore 5 stamina. Swift Boots. When trigger ball completes full loop, gain 5% speed. And restore 8 stamina. That sounds awesome. That one. Do it. So the puppet stage, on trigger for each doll at this. Trigger weapons, so if you had 4 dolls, you could trigger the weapon. But the weapon would be over there. There's like so much thinking, except the game is super simple, so... Like it's super easy so far. Plus 6 slots. Items on slots, trigger ball speed plus 10% for 0.5 seconds. It's kind of wild. But I don't feel like doing it. But it is kind of wild. I don't know. Items on slots trigger. So one of the reasons this seems wild is this doesn't even have to be like triggered by the ball. This can just be triggered by any item. Pretty sure. Each full orbit, do things. Still need a projectile. Guardian Fairy, on trigger, randomly remove 1 debuff. Does cost stamina. It's an accessory. Doesn't craft with anything. Meh. Meh, meh, meh. Enter the battle. 54 gold. Maybe I should have re-rolled. Look at all the things we're doing to them. So we start with Frenzy and Shelter. We want more fruit. Iron Mask. When the ball completes a lap, gain 6 armor. Yes, that sounds awesome. And it can make the Stone Mask of Amazingness. Stone Demon Mask. Which takes what? Takes a Bloodstone and a Brick. When a weapon in this position triggers, restore max HP. When a defense in diamond position triggers, gain 10 armor. Oh, never mind. That sounds way worse. This one. Put it in the fish bag. Because the fish bag speeds things up every lap. Cool. Max Dam. You can only buy one item. Feast Cup. I did want this for something. Immune to poison. Oh, this combines with the one that can heal, and that makes sense for why it can heal. Huh. Bag of Plenty. Battle Start. Restore HP equal to the number of backpack grid cells. That's weird because I have a lot of cells, but some of them aren't connected to the ball. Calibrator. Projectile crit damage plus 50%. Crown of Legends. For each legendary item in your backpack, weapon damage plus 5%. Kinda wild. This one, Mana Anchor. Bag of Plenty. So, for each legendary item, I don't know if I have those, but as the game goes on, I would expect to get more of them. We have 5%. When the trigger ball completes full thing, heal. Okay. Dispel Elixir. Yeah, for right now, put this in the fish bag. You, advanced health. Screw that. Ginseng Immortal. Anytime. 3 stacks of shelter on use. Shelter. Yeah, but we want the permanent shelter for the rest of forever. On use, remove all item. We already have one of those. Treasure Basin, plus 6 slots. When an item in this bag is triggered, by the trigger ball, gain 1 gold, up to 50 gold per battle. That seems wild. Except, I already have other bags that want things. So your account. Is your account even going up? I guess it probably is. Dragon Fang. Dragon Fang can make Dragon Claw, Dragon Lance, Dragon Hunter Blade. Let's go look at that. Dragon Hunter Blade is made from a hunting blade and a dragon fang. Meh. Oh, on crit permanently gain damage for the rest of forever? Kinda cool. When the item at star triggers, apply 1 stack of random negative. That's such a pain. I'm gonna take this, it's only $6. Why not? Ooh, weapon crit damage increased. So, we're looking for none of these. Refresh is getting expensive. Dispel. Moss Remedy. On use, randomly remove 1 negative status. What? Seems lame. It's on sale for $1 off. Healing Potion. Fanny Pack. I mean, I should do this, but I'm also just lazy. Embers. Corruption Seed. Star Poison Weapon on trigger, 30% chance to apply double poison stacks. And it wants to be friends with the spider. To make a Plague Cocoon. On trigger, apply 3 stacks of poison to all enemies and force attack enemy poison. Each weapon at star applies extra poison. Sounds awesome, but kind of doesn't because I don't want to figure out those stars. Poison Weapon. Triggers. Could just do that. Biphasic Pendant. On trigger, 50% chance to restore 10 stamina, 50% chance to gain 1 stack of vitality. On trigger. Doesn't craft into anything. It could have 2 triggers, though. Like, I could just throw that in the fanny pack. It's not the worst. And do that. Because, I mean, at least this thing zooms when it's going around there. Does random healing or vitality? Which are both kind of healing. This thing. You want to make things. I don't know. It says you want to make a bunch of things. I have money. I should, like, go down here and look at these, but I don't really want to. When the trigger ball completes a full loop, gain strength equal to the loop's seconds count. Count of 5. Apply. Burn. Clear the count. I mean, I guess I want that. What are you using to make it? Kinetic Astrolabe. I think I'm mostly ignoring that, so that's fine. Okay. Sure. Healing Potion. Glacial Chalice. Might actually be good. I think I'm doing a lot of frost at this point. But I like these two. You. Plague Cocoon. Yeah, but I'm lazy. Dragon Lance. Cloth Bag. I could, but I don't want to figure it out. Okay. Enter the battle. Pseudo Dragon has 12,000 HP, lots of poison, lots of frost. Look at my armor just go up. And haste. So they used up all my shelter, but they also died. This one, Mana Siphon Ring. Non-magic weapons at star positions on hit gain 2 stacks of mana. Nobody cares, but I guess so. Okay. Mana. Health. Super health. Could make a premium health potion, which heals for 100%. Okay. You. Holy light. Don't care. Don't care. So please grant me a blessing. 10 stacks of regen. Forever or just right now? No, I mean, I don't really need that. Yeah, that's kind of lame, but thanks. Should have just said no. Max Sam. Super sword, which we can use to make dual blade, or we could use it to do something else. And with dual blade, I could make poison dual blade. Twin serpent bite. No, I was reading that, but I wasn't actually, because I don't care. Pocket pouch. Sure. No fruits. Purify potion. Lame. Frost emblem. I am a big fan of this one. Big fan. Huh. Alright, fine. No, that used the wrong one. That's fine. So, this one can go down here. I do think I could probably make use of some of this junk, but I don't want to. There's a banana. I would like to eat a banana. On use, 2 stacks of strength. At the start of each battle? That's so broken. I didn't eat a previous banana. Non-battle only. Regen at the start of each battle. These fruits are wild. Sandworm. On trigger, ball speed plus 20% for 2 seconds. Weapons at start trigger. Restore 10% stamina. Speed duration. 10% is 11 stamina. Wild. Oh, and there's 3 activations. Speed duration, 2 seconds. An axe. On hit, 20% chance to interrupt enemy. Resets current attack and skill progress. Kind of cool. So I could use this to trigger the axe. You're an accessory. I don't know, it doesn't really appeal to me, but whatever. Something to do. Slingshot, no deal. Enter the battle. 17 to refresh. Burning skeleton and a skeleton minotaur. All of the stuff. So much armor. They are dead. This one, Windwalker boots. Stamina regen increased by 50%. What? That sounds broken. Oh, you're a relic. Are you? Yeah, you are. Okay. Seems broken. Max Dam, because we already have tons of max HP. Sacrifice Blade could make sword of this. On trigger, 5% chance to deal damage to yourself equal to this attack damage. Each weapon at star slot gives attack damage plus 20 and plus 1% chance. What? That sounds terrible. Profaned Sacred Sword. On hit, spend 10 HP and gain armor equal to the actual damage dealt. Each accessory. No, that sounds terrible. Battle Oath Charm. On trigger, gain 3 stacks of strength. This can make an Oath Anchor Core. When weapon at star triggers, strength's attack bonus is doubled. And that's crafted from Guardian Anchor. Okay. Straw Doll. When attacked, 2 stacks of random thing. Sure. Travel Bag. Items in slots, 20% chance to not consume stamina on trigger. Sounds good, but eh. Rebound Relay. When armor blocks an enemy attack, trigger the weapon in star. Could do that with the axe. I don't really care. Refresh. We're looking for fruits. Blood Contract. Weapon on trigger. Spend HP instead of stamina. Sounds terrible. This one, plus 4 slots. Restore 4% of max HP per orbit. Sounds awesome. Where do I want to put this? I don't. This one. Sell it. Fish bag. Fish bag is amazing. Puppet doll. Items at star position are always sealed first. Doesn't craft into anything. Doesn't craft into anything. Lucky coin. Blade of Greed. Battle start. Gain 5 stacks of lucky. Crit rate plus 5% per stack. That one. Blade of Greed. Is made from a despair blade. Crit rate 20%. Crit damage 288%. Very little damage. Lots of stamina. This one. Battle start. Sounds awesome. As usual, battle starts seem broken. Plague Crown. Plague Crown. Corruption Seed. No. This one. On trigger, apply. No, that's Plague Cocoon. Why do I see Crown? I don't know. So we already had one of these. You're at 30%. Here, I'm just going to get another of these. Sure. Sure. Alright. Naughty Fairy. On trigger, weapons have 40% chance not to trigger, 30% chance to trigger 1 time, 20% chance to trigger 2 times, 10% chance to trigger 3 times, can trigger 2 weapons. This one. That is insane. Sacrifice Blade. No deal. Pitch Mouse. Ooh, does damage. Because we have Ratatouille going crazy. Frostwheel Flame. On trigger, force enemy frost and burn to tick. That's projectile. Yes. So you. Each full orbit. Yes. Yes. So now, damage. 3 times 2 plus 1. What? Okay. I don't know. Weirdness. And Ethereal Elixir. On use, gain 3 stacks of Ethereal, immune to all damage, 1 stack decays per second. Kind of wild. And enter the battle. Phoenixes. Are they going to have rebirth? Almost certainly. Dead. Was that one reborn before it died? Yeah, because that just happened here. Reborn at half HP. Fountain of Life. Max HP exceeds 500. Gold. Blood contract. Not a fan. It's fine. Max Stam. Sure. 120. Black Box is one of my favorites. I like it. Black Box. This thing. What are you? Combo Rune. Medium. When Star Weapon triggers count +1 at 5 trigger weapon. And it's used to make the repeating crossbow with the slingshot. On trigger, projectile triggers 4 times. 50% reduced damage. That's kind of awesome. That thing. Repeating crossbow. I like it. So, we put you like that. Wait. Oh, it combined with the other slingshot. Magic Gauntlets, which can make Star Abyss Trident. Look, we're up to 10% with the crown. Star Abyss Trident is a 5-space weapon. Wait, I was reading about that. Whenever mana is gained or consumed, count +1 on trigger. Add mana damage equal to the count. It doesn't say reduce the count, though. Oh, that's kind of wild. What do the regular gloves do? Weapon, on trigger, spend 1 stack of mana instead of stamina. Magic items, trigger, gain 1 stack of mana. Nobody cares. Hunter's Pack, nobody cares. I mean, I do care, I'm just too lazy to do it. Apple. Increase max HP and permanently increase Ratatouille forever. Blueberry. On use, 2 stacks of mana. Sweet. So what I actually want to do now is put something in this black box, but I don't know what or where. You. Ideally, this would go like here, I think, but whatever. Could just go here. So you. Weapon at star. I don't know what's going on. You're a weapon. Wait, I thought you're a projectile. You're ranged, you're a projectile. You trigger the projectile. So you... Magic items. Are you magic? No. Would have said so. But I could do something with the weapon. This has a whole bunch of slots. I just don't really care. Could make Omega Potion. Why? I don't know. Omega Potion. Omega Potion. Just to do it. Like Cocoon. Refresh. Black Box of Doom. Omen Badge. Huh. Star item triggers. More Poison Fangs. On trigger. Black Box of Doom. Weird. I don't know where to put this. So, this is already a health bag. What bags do I have down here? Just random crap. I think so. What's underneath you? More random crap. All of the crap. Like, if I wasn't being lazy, I could rearrange, but I feel like I'm being lazy. Oh, I can do that. This one. Can't do that. Wait, did I just break everything? Yeah, I did. How do I fix it? Plus track. Plus track. Switch track. Oh, it's so easy. Plus track. This shows the track. Okay. I understand everything. Kind of. Mostly. Somewhat. This one. That one. Tangled. Do I want any of this? No. Alright. Enter the battle. Look at all the stuff I get right at the start. Crawling Claw. Stamina. Stamina seems solid. Like, I use it, but I make 40 per second while things are going. This one. Scale Arm Shield can make Rebirth, Reverse Feather, something on trigger. Gain 4 stacks of armor. When armor blocks, 10% chance to give 1 stack of stun. Oh. That part is pretty wild. Okay. Sure. And you can make other things. Yeah, but we'll worry about those later. A Mirror of Doom. An ancient full-length mirror stands in the corridor. Purple glow ripples across its warped reflection, like another world inside. Place an item in the mirror. This is probably to get it back, like, later in a future run. I don't know if I care about that, like, at all. Unhit. Apply 2 stacks of frost. I really don't think I care. I give you an Omega Healing Potion of Doom. I could give you... I don't really do burn things. Place an item in the mirror. No items can be placed into the mirror. Cast the place items into the mirror. Mirror ripples. What do you mean you can't have that? Consumables or relics? You're a jerk. That's not a consumable or a relic. You're a jerk. Junk. Hey, do you want a bunch of junk? Cannot place there. Oh, I can only place one thing? Super lame. So, I should give you like an Omega item just in case I'm going to play again. Because I don't really care about any of these. I think I'm destroying. I could just give you this sword. I don't even think it... I mean, it is kind of good, though. I don't know what's good and what's not. I don't know if I care. Here, you get a Poison Fang. Good job. What? The mirror flashes violently. Purple light swallows your item. Then, an identical form floats back out. That's not what I expected. So, Venomous Curse. On trigger, apply 2 stacks of poison to the player. Huh. Weird. So, it let me duplicate an item, but it's cursed, but I have a Dispel Elixir, so I could actually just cleanse that. Oh, that's a cool event. The axe. The Berserker Axe is made from a strength emblem. I don't care. This one, each time the ball completes a loop, remove things. Whetstone, weapon attack, +2, and it can make a healing one or an impact shield. And there's a lemon. Weapon attack, +2, weapon on trigger, heal, 2 HP. Don't care. Could make second Ratatouille. Blueberry. Straw Doll. When attacked, do things. When attacked, do things. And refresh. Another first aid. Randomly remove debuffs. More fish potions. What about you? Magic Emblem. Battle start. Gain 5 stacks of mana. +1. I mean, it's a bunch of mana. Something. Sure. And it wants to be near weapons. Okay. So we get mana, which I don't even use. When armor blocks, trigger the weapon at star. Could do that. I don't care. Enter the battle. 42 gold. Death Knight of Doom. I bet it's gonna put death stacks on me. Wait, did it? I don't think it has. What is this? Mana. No death stacks. Easy game. You, a gold dart. Yeah, but I've already had one of those. I already have one of those. Bunch of gold. Sure. Bellkeeper Goblin. Listen, each bell has a different sound hidden inside. Yes, yes. Click. So, draw a doll bell box. Draw a projectile bell box. Draw a hidden weapon bell box. Let me think. I don't really care. That one. Throwing dart. Sure. Good job. You can combine with a bunch of different things to make a bunch of different things, including another frost dart. Don't we already have that? I do. Look at all those buff things. Wild. Crown of Legends. So, damage is 9. 8 plus 1. Oh, it's telling me what the damage is and then where it's coming from, kind of, but in a way that doesn't make it super clear to me. Still don't know what hidden means, except that it's a type. Okay. We're on the 19th floor. And we can get max stam. If I look at the map, who are you? Calamity Witch. Go to the shop. Relic shop. Frost Prism. When ball turns, 30%. Oh no, that's wild. Oh, you could make a path with so many turns. That's pretty cool. Free Frost. Each lap for each unique creature in your backpack. Restore 1% max HP. Don't care. When a weapon is triggered by the ball, count +1. At 10, next weapon triggered deals 2 times damage. That's kind of wild. When a projectile hits an enemy, apply random negative status to it equal to that projectile's cell count. I don't know what that means. What the hell is your cell count? Cell count. Show me your cell count. Because this thing goes off 4 times, which is wild. But I don't know your cell count. Like, is that saying how many this has traveled? Cells per second. Maybe. Like, this might be crazy. Golden Branch. On gold spent, 50% chance to gain max HP is kind of wild. I think I'm just going to take this. Even if I don't turn all that much, still just seems good. Where did I put it? Oh, right, it's a relic. Goes down here. Seems fine. Throwing dart. Throwing dart could make lots of different things, including a poison dart. Poison dart. Yeah, but most of these are probably going to need, like, something to be in the bag. So this thing is large. It's all enemies. Damage 12. Crit chance 25. Stamina. Needs second throwing dart. Dragon Fang. Meh. Dark Naughty Fairy. Holy Emblem. Battle start. 2 stacks of shelter +1. Yeah, we'll just take one of these. So a bunch more shelter. You. I mainly want to see if there are items that can go off, like, on their own. Geldart. On trigger. I mean, I could use it as a weapon for other things. It is a weapon. But I could just use other ones for that. Huh. Good. You. You could move. Who else is a weapon? On trigger. You're a weapon. But I don't want to figure out, like, positioning on all of these. So you now have a couple more weapons. I don't know. Some number of weapons. Why are you where you are? Battle start. Oh, maybe I don't care about that one's location. Or this one's. So now I could just put... Yeah, but you're not a weapon. So this is a weapon. Here. This is a small weapon. I like it. It goes right there. Now you have a star. You have more stars. Huh. You are probably doing something, but I don't know what. There's too many things to keep track of. They're all strong. There's like no negative things. The game seems too easy. Just give me fruit, because I don't have to think about fruit. Fanny pack, frost. Crap, frost is good. Huh. Frost wants to be near more weapons. What is it that you do again? Magic emblem, gives mana, which I don't actually care about. Focusing device, on trigger, trigger weapon, guaranteed crit. Inferno, don't care. Poison mist rose. On trigger, no. Poison to self. Refresh. Super spider of doom. Puppet, more frost. Serpent ring, can make the twin serpent bite, can make venom knuckle duster. Weapon on trigger, apply 2 stacks of poison. Sounds kind of cool. On trigger, apply 3 stacks of poison, gain 1 stack of poison. Sounds terrible. It adds... Attacks add damage equal to your poison stack. This one. Weapon on trigger. Okay. So now this also applies poison along with the damage from these. Frost emblem seems fine. Stun bomb. And it's super cheap for this thing. So where do I actually want to put this? I don't know. Anywhere? Sure. And enter the battle. So right away, you get a bunch of frost. You did damage to me. Calamity Witch, but then we heal. So you have 1 slow, a bunch of poison, a bunch of frost. You give 4 aspect gyroscope, which can make a gold eater something. Trigger. Triangle trigger, consume 1 stack of mana, deal 8 magic damage. Trigger, deal 6 physical damage. Damage, mana cost. Damage, stamina. So this has 4 activators. It's a 1 size. Kind of get it, but Kind of get it. And it can be used to make Gold Eater Shot. Wait, no, tell me about Gold Eater Shot. That one. On trigger, spend 10 gold and permanently gain 1 damage, and it could have 4 triggers. Oh, so you just have this go to the moon. And I could make it. Wait, you could just have that be your only item. Eat through all of your gold. It would be kind of wild. And the thing would just spin around it and do more and more and more damage. That does sound kind of wild. That's this one right here. Huh. Okay. Stamina. How far are we going with this? Blueberry. I have all this mana and I don't use it. Healing bag. Knuckle duster. On hit, apply. Stack of vulnerable. Snowball. I did want these for that sword, but I don't know if I still do. I don't know. Seems fine. Holy potion. Banana bag. I mean, it looks cool. Dispel. I would like to refresh. I would like another frost pendant. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Give me bananas. So, what did banana do? I don't know. Did good things. Give me lemons. Dispel alter. Weapon on damage. Weapon on damage. Magic damage becomes physical damage. Don't care. Hedgehog ball. I did like you. I really like you. You're a lot of space, but I like you. Because then when they attack me, I go crazy. This one, a bunch of crit rate. Sounds awesome. And this can go like anywhere, but I'm running out of space. So you. I do think I want you. So now, if I make that hedgehog, what am I doing with it? I don't know. This one. Hedgehog of Doom. Sure. So, by doing that, what have I done to myself? Don't know. Alright, quick pause again. Treasure Basin. When an item in this bag is triggered by the trigger ball, gain 1 gold, up to 50 gold. Oh, but this is never triggering by the trigger ball unless... yeah, it's just not counting. Unless I put like one of the... I don't know. Main thing, I don't care. But with gold, oh, we could feed the gold to the unlimited damage of Doom item, which could just go right here. Enter the battle. What? Some items are outside. Oh, that's what you're doing? Why are you outside? Get inside. Alright, I'm gonna put that up there. I'm gonna put that right here, I guess, but it's not doing anything. What are you doing? What the hell's your plan? Why are you here? Okay. I don't know. And enter battle. Yugoloth. 3000 HP? Yugoloth. Kind of just sitting at armor and max HP, whatever. High armor, high healing. Cool. Bunch of gold. Another arcane pocket, sure. I think at this point I want to sell these regular ones. Ancient chest lies still. Don't care, don't care, don't care. 50% chance to trigger battle, sure. Mana ward shard. When you gain mana, 50% chance to gain armor. Sounds good. It's a relic. I'm kind of almost full on relics. Done? Kind of wanted to trigger the battle, but whatever. So, I think I should get rid of you. I should probably eat a strawberry. Frenzy Gem. On trigger, gain 2 stacks of Frenzy, and you could combine to make a war banner using a war drum. Per melee at star, count +1. Melee at star, trigger, count, plus 10% chance to gain Frenzy. We already have lots of Frenzy. I do like the idea of another spiky, venomous Hedgehog of Doom. And I don't know what you do. You do things, but do you do good things? I don't know what the hell you're doing. Like, why do I even have this axe? It's just large. Are you a weapon? You're a weapon. When attacked. Like, why do I have this synchronous? I mean, it gives me 5% damage, so it's kind of cool for that. You could make a Frost Orb. Frost Orb can make an Ice Spirit on hit. Apply 2 stacks of Frost with 30%. Oh, that sounds kind of awesome. That one. I would like more of those. Frost Orb. Sure. Oh, but on hit. Never mind. I mean, it's a weapon. It's small. I like it. I think I'm going to get rid of this axe. Axe is just taking up a lot of space. I like the idea of doing this hedgehog thing. I have a lot of gold. Hedgehog thing. Sure. But now I have to figure out how to actually put it in here. Healing Angel. I don't even know what you do here. Let's assume it does good things. So you, Ember Wheel Crucible, you're a weapon. Alright, Frenzy Gem can make War Banner, Rampage Boots. When Trigger Ball completes loop, ball speed plus 5% gain, 2 stacks of Frenzy. Huh. I don't know. I'm gonna buy it. I'm rich. Refresh. Pain Orb. When attacked by enemy, gain mana. 4-leaf clover. Gives tons of crit rate. Really? Can make a lucky D16. On shop refresh, 30% chance to not spend the refresh cost. That's kind of cool. That's a weird one. It's a relic. Wait, what does it cost to make that? Lucky dice. 4-leaf clover seems really good. That one. Oh, weapons have plus 10% crit rate. I don't know why I thought that that was something different. I thought it just gave luck. Don't I have other ones that just give luck? Huh, I don't know. Lemon. There is an argument for creating Ratatouille with lemon and pineapple. Ratatouille is kind of awesome. Current value, 15. So this doesn't look like it's doing much damage, but maybe it is. Probably is. Solitary Blade is a weapon. Is a whatever, super weapon. Straw Doll. Refresh. We could get a cage, a pet cage, plus 5 slots. Per creature in backpack, gain 2 stacks of shelter. Corruption Seed is kind of fun. Is it? Kind of a pain. Naughty Fairy. More bags. More rerolls. Sure. Combo Rune. So I could get another of these repeating crossbows, and then we could just trigger this thing like crazy. Still have Frenzy Conduit. Still seems good. Could do spider things, could do sword thing. I don't know if I want any of these. Let's just go battle. 3 specters. They did damage to me. So, oh, I can pick which one I'm targeting. That's interesting. Gloves. Gloves and potions. Can't I combine those potions? Probably somehow. We can make an Ice Spirit. What does that do? On trigger, apply 3 stacks of frost to all enemies per weapon at star plus 1 stack. Each full orbit also triggers. That's kind of cool. And it's a 1 space. Huh. That is cool. How do I make you? You're made from a Frostbite and a Frost Orb. Frost Orb isn't currently doing anything. Sprite is doing things. Okay, let's do that. I like it. And it has 2 weapons. I do like it. Even more frost, 145. Sacred Pouch, plus 9 slots. When weapons on backpack trigger, restore 1% max HP. Oh, I'm gaining armor from this backpack. Focusing device, Despair Blade, which I can use to make Blade of Greed. Crit damage, bonus equals current gold. Huh. Kinda cool. Blueberry. Apple. So I saved a lemon to make Ratatouille. Refresh. We could get a second one of these gold dart things. We could get a Time Slip Blade. Accumulates 2 damage per second. Resets at battle end. Plus 2 damage per second. So the longer the fight goes, the more it does. Battle start. Gain 2 stacks of Frenzy. That one sounds awesome. Do it. Do it. Do it. Refresh. Dragon Fruit. Mainly just looking for fruits. Hidden Weapon Case. Hidden weapons in slots have plus 30% crit rate. That would be awesome if we weren't already destroying this flesh golem. Leaf. Vitality. Stamina regen is way up. Armor is way up. Gold. I just passed on you. We don't need this sword. This blade. I guess it would just build up damage throughout the course of the fight. It would. 150. Doll display actually sounds kind of cool. Ball speed up. But I'm lazy. I don't care. I don't care. Mana potion. Throwing dart. I don't care. On trigger, force enemy frost and burn to tick. That is kind of awesome. It is. Where do I have my current one? And it's a weapon, which would work with like you and with other things probably. Oh, my other one's up here by Ratatouille because it's a projectile. Banana. Apple. Snowball. didn't even need to sell that. Whatever. Buy a snowball. What about Fury of Desperation? When HP is below 30%, heal for 100% of damage dealt. That actually sounds amazing. Refresh. Banana. Banana is broken. Refresh so we can see more fruits. Void pouch. Huh. Void pouch. Did not know there was a little void pouch like that. Alright, so I could put something in the void pouch. On trigger, gain 2 stacks of frenzy. Nobody cares. On trigger, 4 stacks of armor. When armor blocks, 10% chance. Or wait, it's not the one that I was trying to read. Snowball. On hit. I don't know. Refresh. Strawberry. Holy Emblem. Battle start, gain 2 stacks of shelter plus 1 per weapon. Sounds amazing. That one. Even more shelter forever and ever. They're never gonna hit me. Combo. Enter the battle. So shelter, 17. Luck. Acid slimes are just hitting into my shelter. And they're dead. And you're dead. Way too strong. Another black box of doom. Black box. Potion. Super potion. What are you? Rebirth arm shield. On trigger, gain 6 stacks of armor. When armor blocks, gain 2 stacks of regen. Don't care. I don't think I care. A well. A wishing well. Here, you can have my gold. I don't care. You can have my gold. Here. Legendary item. I don't even want the legendary. I just want to... Here, can I sell that? I would like to sell that, please. Snowball. Leave. I mean, it's legendary, so I guess it's plus 5% damage if I put in. Snowball doesn't do anything. Here, we get rid of this spear. I do have to go back to the shop. There we go. Get rid of the spear. Ooh, lucky dice. On shop refresh, 20% chance to not spend refresh cost. Tenfold edge gear. When a weapon is triggered by the ball, count plus 1. 10. Next weapon goes 2x damage, then reset. Fine. Using potion permanently gain plus 5 max HP. That would be cool for earlier. Beast Echo Totem. When a creature triggers, 30% chance to trigger it again. Deflagration Core. When burn, fire-ing, enemy dies, deal damage equal to its burn stacks times 3 to all surviving enemies. I don't even know if I'm doing burn, but we'll take it. Gale Emblem. That one. Cool. Magic Emblem. I don't even need mana, but, I mean, it's an emblem. How do we not take it? It just gives you free stuff at the start. For what I don't know, just to have it. Piggy Storage Bag. Plus 2 slots. Weapon on bag. Trigger. Counter plus 1. Up to 200. Sell to gain gold equal to counter. That's kind of awesome. That is kind of awesome. Refresh. Don't want it. I want a strawberry. How did the game know? Enter the battle. So we're 1 relic slot left. Dracolich. Dracolich has 2 bars. Has a lot of HP. I have lots of shelter, which makes me feel safe. Tons of armor, full HP, and we're killing. We are destroying the Dracolich. Give me the gold. Give me the potion so that I can make the potion, so that I can make the potion, so that I could go sell the potion. Rebound relay. Sure. I need to sell a bunch of this junk. Max Dam. 160 Max Dam. Dark Emblem. Battle start. All enemies gain vulnerable. Blazing Verdict. When the item at star is triggered by the trigger ball, gain plus 1 count to each lap, deal physical damage equal to the count to all enemies. AoE damage forever and ever. This would be good with that whole idea of just doing like a small bag where it just zooms around this thing and spends my gold. This would go insane. It doesn't say the count goes away at the end of the battle, but I think it does. When the item at star is triggered by the ball, gain +1 count. So just having lots of laps would make that go insane is kind of the idea. I don't know which I should be giving up for this. Here, let's just take it for right now. Mana Siphon. I don't think I care about that. Vulnerable seems fine. Solidarity, eh. Refresh. Dragon Fruit is amazing. Void Box, meh. Pitch Mouse. Pitch Mouse is kind of the dream. So this, when attacked. I mean, I do things with when attacked quite a bit. So you, Trigger Ball completes the loop. Gain strength equal to that loop's seconds. Count +1. Healing Angel heals a bunch. These do poison things. This cleanses positive statuses from enemies. Cleanses the enemy of positive statuses. The luck seems good. I still don't know what this metronome does. But it's a weapon. I guess it's fine. This doll. What am I trying to... Oh, I'm trying to fit. Yeah, I think I'm just going to get rid of this doll, maybe. Here, I'm going to get rid of this sword. Put yet another mouse. All of the mice. And then refresh. And look for even more foods to feed my mice. Hidden weapon case. Frenzy gem. Plate armor. That's the first time seeing that. Venomous armor and frost armor both sound kind of good. Battle start. Gain 10 stacks of armor. +5 per accessory. This one. Battle start. Gain 10 stacks of armor. +5 per accessory. When armor blocks attacks, apply poison. That sounds broken. Huh. Crap. I mean, it's probably better than a venomous hedgehog. What does it take to make it? Poison Fang, which I don't have. I could make the ice one. Eh. Let's just start the battle. The Mummy Lord. We're killing that before the mummies? Might summon more, so yeah, that sounds fine. Maybe I should have retargeted. Storage is full. Yeah, but I can't sell right now, so that's kind of a problem. Storage is full. Here, drink that. You can drink a Purify. Sweet. But maybe I wanted to keep that Purify. I do need to sell some of this junk. Dragon Fang. Cobalt Grid Master. Start the match, sure. What? Shared board, your turn. Choose one remaining item and place it in the shared board. Players take turns placing one item in the board. Whoever has no legal placement on their turn loses. Huh. Okay. Are you allowed to rotate? Your opponent has no legal moves. Okay. Corner badge, relic. When a ball turns, gain 1 strength. That seems broken. Hey, fill all the relic grid completely. Cool. Cool. I need to sell junk. I need to sell junk. None of these are things that I want to eat. There's another mouse. We could surround this with mice. You. Yeah, we can surround that with mice. That's fun. So now, I'm going to get rid of his slingshot. I'm going to get rid of his slingshot. I'm going to get rid of that bag. I'm going to get rid of these gloves. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. And then I'm going to refresh. And then I'm going to buy a banana. Void Interlayer is a bag. On trigger, ball speed plus 20% for 1.5 seconds, and importantly, it's a void bag, which is amazing. So on trigger, so I would like things to trigger. We already have a lot of things triggering. Healing Stone, accessory, stamina cost 3, heal 5. Weird. But you can make Healing Angel, Healing Whetstone, Vitality Charm. So the problem is the Healing Angel actually takes up more space. But we could make an Archangel. Archangel requires a Sacred Bell. When the weapon triggers, gain 3 stacks of regen. When the accessory does, do stacks of shelter. Sounds good, but also sounds like a pain. Refresh. Banana. This one. So now, is that like every spot filled? Because I feel like it is. Pocket pouch. Do I have other things to put onto the board? I think that's every spot filled. Wait. Oh, that connected though in bad ways. Oh, that did switch the track. So we need a void bag right there. Probably somewhere else that I could do. It's fine. We know there are small void bags. We do. Pain orb. No deal. Refresh. Money. Lemon. So, do I want 3 lemons to be able to make super rats? I think so. But I don't need them right now. Let's sell. Which one? That one? I guess I want it right now, though. Here, you can have that. Still need more money. You can have this one. 3 lemons, which could be increasing my damage, but look. And what else do lemons do? Shelter, which is pretty awesome. Enter the battle. But I want Ratatouille's. Cult High Priest. Wait, they negated my thing somehow. Yeah, but just during the battle. That's fine. Give me a bunch of gold. Give me back that stage that I just got rid of. Cool. I don't want you. I do want you. Okay, we're good on these. Curse Purge Potion. I guess I do want that. Just in case we get curse building up at some point. I don't think we will because of the shelter, but who knows. Or if I do, I think I'll end up with so much of it that I can't really do anything about it. Okay. From here, we want to refresh. To buy a pineapple. Let's do it. Pineapple. Pineapple was the dream. So now, Ratatouille. What? Way back here. Ratatouille. Good job. Apple. And it does keep the count. So this item might just like blow people up. Now, whenever I eat a fruit, it enhances 2 rats. Soon it might enhance 4 rats. For each melee thing. Count plus 1. Star melee attack increased by the count. Huh. That's kind of wild. Doesn't fit well. Do you craft something? No. No. Poison Mist Rose. No deal. I would like to refresh. I would like to buy a lemon. So we have enough lemons. I'm going to eat that one. Serpent Ring. Weapon triggers 2 stacks of poison. Are you a weapon? So if I take you, put you like this, it does go off with that lancet. Good enough for me. Enter the battle. Carry on Drake. 20,000 HP. Poison and Frost. Holy, they just hit me. I see the flashes of red, or I'm hitting them. I think they're hitting me. Wait. Fatigue! Alright, so we do have regen, we do have vitality. I have tons of stamina. They're actually doing damage to me. That's a lot of poison. That is like the first time there was something that kind of scared me. This one, can you go there? No. Almost. Put it back. Like, there is a single spot somewhere over here, I think. I just don't know where. And I don't know if I care enough to try and figure it out. Take that for now. This one. Bunch of gold. So we need to do way more damage than that. Lizard man. Sure, let's try. What are we doing? Beginner. Fill that area? Confused. That? Continue challenge. Now I'll take the reward. Thanks. Leave. I don't really want the reward. Stamina. Oh, maybe I should have healed there. Nah, we'll heal. Well, maybe we'll heal. You, eat that. Another pitch mouse. I can't really do more pitch mice. Purge potion. We already got one of those. Poison potion. Could be a thing. I don't think it is. Refresh. Banana bag. More lemons. Pocket pouch. Holy potion. All of the lemons forever and ever. Reverse scale. Battlestar gain 4 stacks of thorns. Huh. +2 per armor in slots. Hey, you're an armor. Now I get thorns, which I haven't had until now. More frost. Just because it's cheap. So, do I want to heal? Probably. I do have a big heal. And I do have more regen. Here, let's just use a regen. Oh, but I could have done the thing where I gain 5 permanent health whenever I use potions. Bounty mark. On weapon crit, count +1. Max 50 on victory. Gain gold equal to count. Okay. So, do we want to slow down? Seems fine. They have lots of vulnerable. Oh, but only you have the vulnerable, and it's falling off. Huh. Seems fine. We're at full. Keep out 1x speed. One X. Alright, whole bunch of gold. Another void. Container of doom and disappointment. Health potion. Sewing box is a relic. Battle start, gain ethereal stacks equal to doll count. Immune to all damage. You could just go ethereal. All frost applications +1 stack. That sounds awesome. Primordial fire is massive. Burn damage is multiplied by 3. Crazy. Venom lock core. Enemy poison status can no longer be removed by skills. Power glove. All weapon damage +20. It's kind of just better than the crown right now. Could say forget the max HP. Weapon crits. I don't know if I crit that much. The frost seems good. 35% chance to not decrease. Mana. I mean, the mana does something because of this. When a burning enemy dies, deal damage. So we could do crazy burning things. When enemy burn ticks, gain regen. When ball turns, 30% chance, 1 frost. Here, give me more frost. That one was just taking up too much space. Doll display, health, don't care. Refresh. Dragon fruit, do care. How much gold do we have? 67. Blood, rage, axe. Each time you take damage, +3 damage per battle. These ones, nothing. Alchemist's heart, relic. Using potion permanently do stuff for the rest of forever. Another hedgehog. So wait, now I should use potions. Stun bomb, consumable. Oh. Dispel elixir. Ethereal. Bam, look at that, we gain max HP. This one. That one. Bam. Enter the battle. The Dungeon Lord with 25,000 HP. Thorns. Joke's on you, I have 28 shelter. So, what is it doing? I don't know. 0 out of 10. It's not hitting me very much. I think it's dead. Victory. So, that took a very long time. I really don't want meta upgrades with this game, because the game already feels too easy. Data overview. It was a cool game, though. It's very interesting. I really do like that loop, and being able to control the cooldown. That is cool, and having items that can activate without the loop and with the loop. There's a lot that you could, like, overcomplicate and try and optimize this. Why do you keep trying to move? Quit trying to... because it's putting things down here. Scroll bar. Backpack dungeon. Very cool. Discord. Click to join. How long was this video? 2 hours long. All right. Well, yeah. That was fun. And that is going to do it for this video. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Well, really quick. They're updating a lot too. Holy crap. They're really updating. All right. For real. Have a good one.